Alright, what is up, Transformer fans? This is the video review of Transformers Prime Cyberverse Legion class Bumblebee. Here he is in his vehicle mode, which they did name drop in a recent episode. It is an Urbana 500. So that's what vehicle Bumblebee transforms into. He does have his weapon that sits up here on top, and it is his blaster from the show. It's this transparent pink. It's plastic, but it's a little bit rubbery. So you don't have to worry about stressing it. It has a peg hole there, a peg there, and a peg there. So it can combine with other Cyberverse weapons, which is really neat. We'll go ahead and compare Bumblebee to his Cyberverse companion from the movie. You can see they're about the same size. However, the movie one is a tad longer than the Prime one is. Just a little bit. Going on and talking about the vehicle mode, he does have the white, silvery, it's a very light silver, so it kind of passes for white, but it is metallic headlights, which are already more accurate than the Deluxe, because they have transparent blue. His grille is see-through, which kind of puzzles me, because you can see straight through to the head. Don't really understand why they went with that. And the Autobot symbol is down here, where it should be up here. Another thing that puzzles me. Coming to the top here, you can see he does have the very nice stripes, and the engine block here is painted. Coming around to the side, you can see the stripes do continue very well. It doesn't look broken up. And the windows, the windshield and the side windows are painted this nice metallic blue color. The wheels are black, unfortunately not painted silver. Coming around to the back, whoa! The back isn't painted at all. Now, I've actually checked on other Cyberverse reviews of this figure, and he is this way out of the factory. At first I thought mine was defective, and I was about to be very mad. But this is the way they all are. From here back, there is no paint whatsoever on this figure, which is very disappointing, because even some red taillights and more of this silver blue back here would have been okay. I would have forgiven them leaving out the stripes on the roof and back here if they'd have just painted the taillights and the rear window. But it looks so broken up, and it looks like they weren't even trying. It looks like they just gave up. No, we're out of paint. Don't paint it. But I digress. Transforming him is very simple. What you want to do is you kind of want to come down there and unpeg these from the thighs right here. These swivel up and the wheels swivel in. Bring the chest down, rotate it around, split the legs, rotate the feet down, rotate the feet down. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Now here's Bumblebee in his robot mode, and as you can see, already there's a lot of problems with this figure. The proportions are wrong, and there's a lot of things that really give the figure its downfall. As you can see, there's not a lot of paint anywhere except for the abdomen piece, which was revealed here, and the feet, which are painted silver. Now, that's nice and all, but it's not really show accurate. Now, he should have black up here for detailing, where the wheels should be his shoulders, and his hands should be this gray-black color, much like the Deluxe is. Now, this transparent see-through bumper here is more of a downfall, because you can see straight through him and realize that it's just a you can see right through him. Of course it's just a robot, but you can see right through his chest, which is really, really weird. It gives him a hollow feeling, which Bumblebee is not supposed to be hollow. But anyway, coming around to the side, you can see they've chopped off his wings and put them down here on his arms. Why they did that, I don't know. They could have easily just done like the movie does, and had his wings come out back here. It doesn't look that bad, but what you get in a result is these weird kibbly bits hanging off the back of his arms. Here, you can see the movie Cyberverse has the doors that stick straight off his back. It doesn't look bad, but here, what is this? The wings are hanging off his arms. Another problem that we'll go into that was a mistake from not carrying over the movie design are his legs. You can see his thighs are backwards at this weird angle, so it looks like he's leaning forward. The movie figure did a good job of working around this. They had a knee joint, which came up and pegged in for vehicle mode, and then for robot mode came down and straightened out to be a normal leg. They didn't put a single joint in his thigh or knee area, so you're stuck with this, or if you want to make it look like he's standing straight up, this. and now there's this huge gap to where his foot is. So it's kind of personal preference if you want him to look normal and from the side be weird, or from the side be normal and from the front be weird. And he does fall over unless it's exactly right. But that's just a lot of problems in this one little figure that they could have easily fixed. If they went with the exact same transformation from the Cyberverse movie toy, that would have been fine. It would have saved this figure. But they didn't. They tried to be more simple, and it really gave this figure a downfall to any good opinion. Now his gun does peg in right here on his side, where it is on the show, and if you get RC, you actually will have another one of these, so we can have two. It can also peg into his hand, like so, or you can use this other peg, and he can hold it like that. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but he can do that. Now, the one thing that this Bumblebee does, it's a clever little figure. It's nice to have a little tiny Bumblebee to have, but he is very accurate in size. Now, I don't have RC yet, but here he is next to Cliffjumper, and you can see he's just a little bit shorter, which Bumblebee should be. He's the accurate size to all the other Cyberverse figures, which is a very, very good thing. Although he does have some problems, a lot of people like this toy, and although he's been a bit of a disappointment to me, I think he's about worth it. For $5, it's a good little Bumblebee. It's better than spending $12 to get the weird deluxe that's out now, or $15 plus to get the first edition. So if this looks like your only option to getting a Bumblebee, it is worth the $5 price point. They could have done some things better, but it's still a pretty good toy overall. Thank you for viewing this video, and goodbye.